Welcome. Today we'll show you how Smartsettle ONE helped Dan Debtor avoid the debt collectors. Smartsettle ONE is designed to give maximum control to collaborative parties that wish to quickly reach a formal agreement on a single numerical issue. In this example, after an accident, Dan Debtor still had $26,000 left to pay on a debt to Bigbank and was unable to make full payments. When Debtor proposed $10,000 to clear his debt, Bigbank suggested that they use Smartsettle ONE to determine a fair value and prevent this case from going to collections. They would avoid a tedious negotiation dance with the use of Smartsettle ONE, which employs visual blind bidding to make debt resolution friendly, quick, and easy. Before we proceed with the simulation, let's review a little negotiation theory. Settling this dispute depends on the existence of a zone of possible agreement. In real life, no one knows for sure what the ZOPA is, but imagine that we know that the limits of Bigbank and Debtor are $14,000 and $17,000 respectively. The overlap means that the ZOPA is $3,000 wide, and we can be sure that a possible agreement exists. Let's see how quickly these parties can reach an agreement with Smartsettle ONE. Having already agreed with Bigbank on a single negotiating framework, Debtor follows the link in the email invitation from Bigbank to reach the Smartsettle ONE visual blind bidding slider. This is Debtor's private point of view, with his preferred outcome on the right-hand side. Debtor starts by dragging his green flag to place a visible offer of $11,000. Since Bigbank has preset all their bids, their counter-offer of $25,000 appears immediately. Debtor then drags his yellow flag to make a secret bid. No agreement is reached, and Debtor proceeds to make further concessions. But there is still no settlement in Session 2. Debtor is not sure what to do next and consults a neutral mentor who is expert both in the use of Smartsettle ONE and in this type of debt resolution. The mentor explains that Debtor would be better off to declare final session now rather than continue conceding past his comfort zone. Debtor is reminded about the small gap closer and assured that if the gap is too big, then the expert neutral decider will still make sure that a fair deal is reached. Debtor follows the mentor's advice and makes his final bids in final session. He is pleasantly surprised when an agreement is revealed to be $15,000. Here is a summary of what happened. Bigbank and Debtor each made visible and secret bids in each of 3 sessions. When Debtor declared the 3rd session as final, Bigbank's final secret bid was extended to their limit. This produced an overlap of $3,000. To see how that was resolved, let's zoom in on the overlap. You might expect the overlap to be split evenly, but that strategy rewards the party that holds back and tends to produce a chilling effect on negotiations. In this negotiation, while Bigbank was holding back, Debtor collaborated by moving early into the ZOPA. This enabled Debtor to make a relatively small move in final session. Smartsettle's algorithm rewarded Debtor's collaborative behavior by giving him more of the overlap. A final agreement was created by filling in the blank in the single negotiating framework with the agreed value. To summarize, Smartsettle ONE employs a number of algorithms that promote collaboration and increase settlement rates in simple monetary negotiations. Sometimes a small gap remains, which can be closed with the small gap closer. Larger gaps can be resolved with the expert neutral decider, which guarantees a collaborative outcome. These 2 algorithms are each explained in separate videos. Please visit smartsettleresolutions.com for more information. Be sure to also watch the companion video showing this scenario from Bigbank's point of view.